Thank you all for donating. Please, Mr. Frank Turner, take it away.
Good Lord, I need a haircut, he said, seeing himself on a screen. Thank you, Ali. I love you very much, and we'll talk about that. But I thought I'd open by playing the song that you just mentioned, because then I won't forget to play it. This song's called I Need Proof Rock Before I Got Famous. Let's begin at the beginning. We're lovers and we're losers. We're heroes and we're pioneers. And we're beggars and we're choosers. We're skirting around the edges of the ideal demographic. We're almost on the guest list, but we're always stuck in traffic. We've watched our close associates up and play their parts. They're chatting up the it girls and they're tearing up the charts, while we were paying with coppers to get our rounds in at the bar. With the C-team and the almost famous old friends of the stars. It's really nice playing a show standing up. It's been a while. Now Justin is the last of the great romantic poets. He's the only one among us who is ever gonna make it. And we planned a revolution from a cheap Southampton bistro. I don't remember details, but there were English boys with banjos. There's us and Georgie standing on a wooden chair, and he sings songs, he slays dragons, and he's losing all his hair. And Adam is the resurrected spirit of Graham Parsons, in plaid instead of rhinestone, and living in South London. And no one's really clear about Tommy's job description. It's pretty clear he's vital to the whole damn operation. Dave Danger smiles at strangers, trees the safest girl I know. And Zoe Harps will scamper up to victory in the city we call home. But we won't change our ways. We will proud remain. And the glory fades. When the glory fades, yeah, I'm sick and tired of people who are living on the B-list. Yeah, they're waiting to be famous, and they're wondering why they do this. And I know I'm not the one who is habitually optimistic. I'm the one who's got the microphone here, so just remember this. Yeah, well, life is about love, last minutes and lost evenings, about fire in our bellies, and about furtive little feelings, and the aching amplitudes that set our needles all a-flickering. They help us with remembering that the only thing that's left to do is live. Yeah, the only thing that's left to do is live. After all of the loving and the losing, all the heroes and the pioneers, the only thing that's left to do is get another round in at the bar. Thank you. There's actually some people clapping in the room. Oh, what a feeling. I wrote this song a few years ago, and it has felt a little bit close to the bone during lockdown. That's been a bit of a thing, actually. This song's about the weather. They finally zoomed out. I'm wearing shorts, motherfucker. Had a difficult winter. We had a rough few months. When the storms came in off the coast, it felt like they broke everything on us at once. It's easy enough to talk about Blitz spirit when you're not holding the roof up and knee-deep in it. But the pictures and the papers got ruined by the rain, and we wondered if they'd ever get dry again. But I don't want to spend the whole of my life indoors, laying low and waiting on the next storm. I don't want to spend the whole of my life inside. I want to step out and face the sunshine. We lost faith in the omens. We lost faith in the guts. We just ended straight up clutching at the empty rituals like gamblers clutching long odds. And I don't care what the weatherman is saying, because the last time that I saw him, he was on his knees, he was praying. The preachers and the scientists got soaked just the same, and we wondered if they'd ever get dry again. But I don't want to spend the whole of my life indoors, laying low and waiting on the next storm. I don't want to spend the whole of my life inside. I want to step out and face the sunshine. So open the shutters, raise up the mast, rejoice, rebuild the storm has passed. Cast off the crutches, cut off the cast, rejoice, rebuild the storm has passed. Rejoice, rebuild the storm has passed. Don't want to spend the whole of my life indoors. Rejoice, rejoice, laying low, waiting on the next storm. Don't want to spend the whole of my life inside. I want to step out and face the sunshine. Not gonna live the whole of my life indoors. Gonna step out and face the next storm. Thank you, friends. Is Ali waiting in the wings somewhere behind me? I hope so. We sort of discussed this earlier. I met Ali at Nambucca. That's a place that's getting mentioned quite a lot these days. And we became dear friends, and he's made a wonderful place at the Clapham Grand before lockdown even, and now all of the work that's going on is amazing. This is, for me, this is Independent Venue Love Volume 13. Some of you will know about that already. My 13th venue show on regular Thursday. And if you've seen one before, you know what I'm about to say. I'm going to fucking say it anyway. There is no amount of money that is too small to make a difference to this crowdfunder. Secondly, you're all seeing at home, some people have lost their jobs. Some people are in dire economic circumstances. Some people work in the music industry or indeed on the front line in the NHS. And nobody has to pay to be part of this. But if you can put money into the pot, it makes a difference. You know, if you would have paid £10, come to this gig, put a tenner in the pot. If we're going to have to talk about that in a minute. If you're drinking a beer that cost you £1 from the supermarket and it would have cost you £4 in a venue, put £3 in the pot. Whatever it is, no amount of money is too small to make a difference. And of course, I'd like to say that I've been joined by the wonderful, where is he? I'm pointing the wrong way. Nick Cave, ladies and gentlemen. This is my fee for this show. Is a cardboard cutout of Nick Cave. Ali messaged me and said, who would you most like to sort of hang out with, do a song? I have met Nick Cave once. I was in a studio and I was picking my nose. And he walked in and said, hello. And I went, hi. Anyway, he's now coming back to my house after the show. The wonderful Nick Cave, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Nick, please. Thanks, Ali. I really appreciate it. If there's any other friends of Nick Cave who want to come and join my band during the course of the set, you don't have to do them all now. It can be a gradual thing. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, it could just be every time the camera zooms out, there's more. Be like a Merle Haggard show. I figured out, I think I'm right in saying that this is the 11th anniversary of the day I shot the video for this song, possibly the second day, because we played 24 shows in 24 hours, and it's the single dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I'm never, ever going to do it again. This song's called The Road. To the east, with the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. Ever since my childhood, I've been scared, I've been afraid of being trapped by circumstances, staying in one place. So I always keep a small bag full of clothes carefully stored. Somewhere secret, somewhere safe, somewhere close to the door. I've traveled many countries, washed my feet in many seas. I've drunk with grifters down in Clapham and with punks in old DC. And I've driven across deserts, driven by the irony that only being shackled to the road could ever I be free. To the east, with the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. I felt old before my time, but now I'll keep the age away. By burning up the miles, and yeah, by filling up my days. And the nights, 2,000 nights I've played, 1,000 more to go before I take a breath and steel myself for the next 2,000 shows. To the east, with the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. So saddle up your horses now and keep your powder dry, because the truth is you won't be here long, yes, soon you're gonna die. To the heart, there's no time for you to waste. You won't find your precious answers now by staying in one place. Yeah, by giving up the chase. To the east, with the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, well, I never will be caught. To the south, well, my time is running out. To the south, well, my time is running out. Yeah, to the south, my time is running out. Is everything all right on the technical side? A bit of chat, okay, awesome. Is everything okay? Are we getting technical issues, ladies and gentlemen? That's the name of my next song. I'd like to take a moment. Actually, no, I'll do that later. We'll talk about that a bit later. Do we have a running total on the fundraiser at the moment? 15 grand. That's incredible. Let's try and get it up to 20. That would make me happy and pleased. How are we doing? How much chat do you guys need from me right now? Just keep going. Is Facebook down or? Okay. Is Facebook coming back up again? Just because I think. Okay, that would be good. Do we have more copper? Yes! We've got Paul McCartney has joined my band, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song that I wrote some time ago. There's one group of people. Lockdown has affected a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. This is a song about recovery. It's called Recovery, and I think that for a lot of people who are in that kind of situation, lockdown's been really hard. So if you're somebody who is staying sober throughout lockdown, fucking well done. Congratulations. Keep it up. Can you guys give me a wave when Facebook's back up or something like that, or how are we doing this? Am I soldering on, or are we? What's happening up here? 2 minutes, all right. Shall I just hang tough for 2 minutes then? Okay, but I mean, I sort of want to play while people are watching. Do you know what I mean? There's not masses of point in me playing if there's no one actually watching. Huh? Okay, is anybody still on? Is anyone still live on this? Oh, loads of people are still live. All right, sorry, forgive me, everybody. We've got a technical issue. I've got tequila though, which I shouldn't do this when I've just been telling a story about recovery. But yeah, come on, grab a glass, Jay. Yeah, there were glasses over there somewhere. I can chat to Zoom. Hi, Zoom. I can't. Yes. Hi, Zoom. Hi, everybody. Woo. You guys are the front row. I think I'm right. Is that correct? Is that how this works? Amazing. You are the guys who can see my knees. Oh, ask a question. Oh, hold on. Let me think of a good question. Huh? 1066. Here's a, well. Did you? Yeah. Okay. I was just going to say, I don't know if anyone knew this, but King Harold's body was identified by his extensive chest tattoos, which included the name of his wife.
Let's drink to his wife.
That's
Ah, there's the question.
What was King Harold's wife's name? Hi, everybody on Zoom. Hello. This I can't read names from here, but I can see you've been spotlighted. Well done. If you. I'm really sweaty right now. I don't know about you. You're going to do... Okay, cheers. Chin, chin.
There you go. Yeah, look.
Hello, mate.
Perfect.
Chin, chin.
Flogging Molly as well.
Nice. Very good, very good. Who else we got on here? Hello. Hey, how we doing? Nice work, everybody. By the way, Ali earlier was reading comments off the Facebook on that screen over there. You have the eyesight of a fucking ninja. You've sucked all of your hair into your eyes. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, hi everybody on Zoom. How are we doing over there? I'll tell you what. Ali, are you going to restream it through my Facebook as well? Cool. Yeah. Interesting. He said, looking at his set list and having thoughts. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how we go with that one. Is that someone who can still see and watch now? Is that someone who can watch now who's saying that? Okay, fuck it. This song's called The Real Damage. Woke up on a sofa in an unfamiliar house, surrounded by sleeping folks that I didn't know. Failing to find my friends, I decided that it was clearly time to go. So I made my way out of the door as quietly as I could. There was no one there I knew to say goodbye. Squinting in the sadly sobering sunshine of the Sunday morning light. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the best years of my life. So I'd scan the local landmarks trying to find out where I was, or maybe even find a bus back home. I was longing for a shower, for clean sheets and a charger for my phone. And suddenly it hit me, well, I got paid this Friday last, so I rifled through my pockets for some change. All I found was a packet of broken cigarettes and a sinking sense of shame. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the best years of my life. And I had to ask myself, well, is it really worth it? Is any of this worth it? With all things far from perfect, but I've yet to figure out a better way to spend my time. Too many suits and dirty looks made me rack my brains. The real damage started to sink in. It had been quite a heavy weekend, but I could just about remember where I'd been. 'Cause I started the night with all my friends and I ended up alone. Oh yes, I started out so happy, now I'm hungover and down. Stood on a street corner and I felt a little sick. It was about then that I realized I was halfway through the first day of the week. Folks, how are we doing?
We're good. Am I live? Right, just to say, everyone out there, our Facebook went down, we apologize, but Frank waited and played a special song for someone else, so you didn't miss the set. You didn't miss the set.
We're now back to plan A. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around who's still tuned in today. This is the song I was just about to play when things went down, and it goes like this. Blacking in and out in a strange flat in East London. Somebody I don't really know just gave me something to help settle me down, to stop me from always thinking about you. And you know your life is heading in a questionable direction when you're up for days of strangers and you can't remember anything except the way you sounded when you told me you didn't know what I should do. Hey! So long road up to recovery from here, a long way back to the light. So long road up to recovery from here, a long way to making it right. So I've been waking in the morning just like every other day, and just like every boring blues song I get swallowed by the pain, and so I fumble for your figure in the darkness to make it go away. You're not lying there any longer, and I know that that's my fault. So I've been pounding on the floor, and I've been crawling up the walls, and I've been dipping in my darkness. Serotonin boosters, cider, and some kind of smelling salts. So long road up to recovery from here, a long way back to the light. So long road up to recovery from here, a long way to making it right. And on the first night we met, you said, well, darling, let's make a deal. If anybody ever asks us, let's just tell them that we met at the Clapham Grand during Grand Aid. And that's the story that I'm sticking to like a stony-faced accomplice. But tonight I need to tell you the truth, am I ever getting through this? Yeah, you once sent me a letter that said if you're lost at sea, close your eyes and catch a time, my dear, and only think of me. Well, darling, now I'm sinking, I'm as lost as lost could be. I was hoping you could drag me up from down here towards my recovery. Hey! Just give me a sign, it's just a subtle little glimmer, some suggestion that you'd have me. If I could only make me better, then I would stand a little stronger as I walked a little taller all the time. Because I know you are a cynic, but I think I can convince you, because broken people can get better if they really want to, or at least it's all I had to tell myself if I am hoping to survive. So long road up to recovery from here, a long way back to the light. It's a long road up to recovery from here. A long way to making it right. Hey! Darling, sweet lover, won't you help me to recover? Darling, sweet lover, won't you help me to recover? Darling, sweet lover, won't you help me to recover? Darling, sweet lover, one day this will all be over. This song's called 1933. Start asking musicians what they think. He sighed softly as he poured himself a second drink. And outside, the world slipped over the brink. We all thought we had nothing to lose, that we could trust and cross fingers and horseshoes, that everything would work out no matter what we choose. The first time it was a tragedy, the second time it was a farce. Outside it's 1933, so I'm in the bar, and I don't know what's going on anymore. The world outside is burning with a brand new light. It is the one that makes me feel warm. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. If I was of the greatest generation, I'd be pissed, surveying the world that I built. Slipping back into this, I'd be screaming at my grandkids. We already did this! Pieces of simple answers. That shit's for fascists and maybe teenagers. You can't fix the world if all you have is a hammer. The first time it was a tragedy, the second time it was a farce. Outside it's 1933, so I'm here in the bar, and I don't know what's going on anymore. The world outside is burning with a brand new light, but it is the one that makes me feel warm. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. For the dawn! I've just noticed that Jay is standing behind me, but he's also standing over there. I'm having some kind of psychotic break. Aren't you ashamed of this? I surely hope that you are. Living in a society that's maybe headed for Mars. Down here we still have a shower of bastards leading the charge. Outside it's 1933, so I'm hitting the bar, and I don't know what's going on anymore. The world outside is burning with a brand new light. It is the one that makes me feel warm. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Don't go mistaking your house burning down for the dawn. Steph rocks, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
And also people want to know about, obviously.
Yeah, back off. Yeah.
People want to know more about
the t-shirt. The t-shirt is a design by the great Vanessa Jean Smackman. I will put £100 into the fundraiser if I can just see you stand next to yourself. It's not quite the same t-shirt.
Yeah, Soho Radio and Joe Wicks.
That is a really, really, really odd thing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, beans on toast and beans on toast. I don't know if you can see this in the shot over here. It's very strange. Anyway, right. Steph rocks. This is a song. So I've been doing these shows every Thursday evening for, it feels like 700,000 years. And I've been doing them from my house. And on the one hand, it's fucking amazing to get out of the house. When I walked into a venue today, I was filled with a kind of soul peace that I find hard to exaggerate. This is where I live. This is where I belong, is in venues. And everything that I've been doing during lockdown has been trying to keep these places going and hopefully And it's been working because you guys have been helping, and that's been an amazing thing. But the other thing is there was a bit of sadness for me because every week I've been at home with my wonderful wife Jess and my cat Booty as well, and it's quite odd not doing one of these shows and not having them there. So Jess and Booty, mainly Jess, I love you very, very much. And this song is for my wife. This song's called I Am Disappeared. Keep having dreams of pioneers and pirate ships and Bob Dylan and people wrapped up tight in the things that will kill them, of being trapped in a lip plunging straight to the bottom, of open seas and ways of life we've forgotten. Keep having dreams. Amy worked in a bar in Exeter. I went back to her house and I slept beside her. She woke up screaming in the middle of the night, terrified of her own insides. Dreams of pirate ships and Patty Hearst, breaking through a life over-rehearsed. She can't remember which came first, the house, the home, or the terrible thirst. She keeps having dreams. And on the worst days, when it feels like life weighs 10,000 tons, she's got her cowboy boots and car keys on the bedstand. She can always run. She could get up, shower, and in half an hour she'd be gone. Keep having dreams of things I need to do, of waking up and not following through. But it feels like I haven't slept at all when I wake to her silence and she's facing the wall. Posters of Dylan and of Hemingway, an antique compass for a sailor's escape. She says you just can't live this way, and I close my eyes and I never say. Still having dreams. And on the worst days, when it feels like life weighs 10,000 tons, I sleep with my passport, one eye on the back door, so I can always run. I could get up, shower, and in half an hour be gone. And come morning, I am disappeared. Just an imprint on the bed sheets. I'm by the roadside with my thumb out. A car pulls up and Bob's driving, and so I climb in. We don't say a word as we pull off into the sunrise. And these rivers of tarmac, like arteries, cross the country. We are blood cells alive in the bloodstream and the beating heart of the country. We are electric pulses in the pathways of the sleeping soul of the country. We are electric pulses in the pathways, the sleeping soul of the country. The sleeping soul of the country. It's quite tiring playing standing up. All that lower body energy. I like the way my band is expanding. I want fucking Tom Frog in my band, is what. Okay, that's the that's the grand finale. All right, listen, I'm gonna keep going. Tonight has run beyond time. Ali. No, it's fine. I mean, fuck it. We're here. We're gonna keep going. But I'm just saying. Anyway, this is a song I used to hang out in Nambucca that's been talked about too much already, but I went away on a long and very odd solo tour around Europe, and I was playing a festival in Toulouse to precisely no one. I mean, quite literally. And I was sad and I was missing my friends, and I wrote a song about my friends. And I'm going to play it now. And a lot of people in this room were there at the time, but it's not supposed to be specific to me. This is a song about glorying in the underground, however you want to put it. And the very first version of the song that was ever recorded was on Jay's laptop at 4 o'clock in the morning in the downstairs bar of Nambucca. And I wanted to release that as the album version, but we were all super wasted and it was terrible, so we didn't. But it was recorded at the Barfly. I've played it at Nambucca a million times, and now I'm playing it in the Clapham Grand, and that feels good. This song's called The Ballad of Me and My Friends. Everybody's got themselves a plan, and everybody thinks they'll be the man, including the girls, the musicians who lack the friends to form a band, singers, songwriters, the rest of us are DJs or official club photographers. Tonight I'm playing another Nambucca show, so I'm going through my phone book and texting everyone that I know. Quite a few I don't, whose numbers found their way into my phone. They might come along anyway, you never really know. Here we go! None of this is going anywhere. Pretty soon we'll all be old, and no one left alive will really care about our glory days when we sold our souls. But if we're all about the destination, take a fucking flight. We're going nowhere slowly, but we're seeing all the sights, and we're definitely going to hell. But we'll have all the best stories to tell. Yes, I'm definitely going to hell, but I'll have all the best stories to tell. Woo! There it is. It's a funny thing, I was going to say this earlier, that song is about the kinds of shows that I did a lot of, which tonight feels a bit like. What's the capacity of the Clapham Grand? 1250. How many people are in here? About 9. I've done gigs like this before. Plenty of times. It's been a while, in fairness. Nevertheless, it feels like coming home in a lovely way. Cheers, everybody. Hi, Zoom. Hi, everybody on Zoom. Hi, with your wonderful view of my knees. I hope it's not disgusting you too much. If anyone on Zoom has a drink, let's have a cheers, shall we? Cheers, Zoom. Cheers. Yeah, that's a very odd thing to see. 1 million pages of people cheersing. Cheers. I've got a couple more songs, and then we're going to do a thing. Are you going to do a magic trick? This would be the place for it. I hope everybody is surviving lockdown. It's a very difficult thing for mental health and all the rest of it, and indeed financially for a lot of people. Some people have been isolating alone, all this kind of stuff. I hope everyone is doing as okay as they can be. It's a very, very confusing time in the UK. We have a Prime Minister who does not appear to have any fucking idea what we're supposed to be doing. And although I'm sure my American friends can sympathise. I guess I just keep sort of trying to... We're all trying to do the right thing and just be decent to each other, or at least most people are, and that seems like the right thing to me. That's got fuck all to do with this song, so I'm just going to play it. I got me a shovel, and I'm digging a ditch, and I'm gonna fight for this 4 square feet of land like a mean old son of a bitch. I got me a future, I'm not stuck on the past. I've got no new tricks, yeah, I'm up on bricks, but me, I'm a machine and I was built to last. And try to get better, cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black marker, started writing on my chest. She drew a line across the middle of my broken heart, said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. They threw me a woe-in, and I spat back the same. I took a battering, but I got thicker skin, and the best people I know are looking out for me. So I'm taking the high road, my engine's running high and fine. May I always see the road rising up to meet me, and my enemies defeated in the mirror behind. Try to get better, cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black marker, started writing on my chest. She drew a line across the middle of my broken heart, said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. Big shout out to everybody else who's played tonight. The wonderful Kira Hayder, who was actually in my band for a time, once upon a time. The wonderful Jerry from Six Nations State. The incredible Beans on Toast. And then this new guy who's going to go far if he puts the hours in. I've got high hopes for his art. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Billy fucking Bragg. It's just a knot in the small of your back, and you could work it out with your fingers. It's just a tune that got stuck in your head. You could work it out with your fingers. It's just some numbers tangled up in your sums. You could work it out with your fingers. It's just a simple braille missing from the past in your mess. A reminder you could always be a little bit better than this. Try to get better and don't ever accept less. And take a plain black marker and write this on your chest. And draw a line underneath all of this unhappiness. Come on now, let's fix this mess. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. This song's got a sing-along part, and I'm relying on the people in the room who know it, and my cardboard cutouts, and everybody on Zoom to sing along in the sing-along part of this. I can see you down there. And at home, of course, Facebook, all the rest of it. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's try this one. Hey, yeah, friends and Romans, countrymen. Hey, yeah, punks and skins and journeymen. Hey, yeah, my sisters and my brethren, the time is coming near. Come ye to soulless corporate suckers tops. Come ye to toilet circuit touring stops. Come ye to bedrooms, bars and bunker squats. The sound is ringing clear. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? It really fucking was, wasn't it? Hey yeah, now anybody could take this stage. Hey yeah, make miracles on minimum wage. Hey yeah, with these folk songs for the modern age will hold us in their homes. Right here, right now, Elvis brings his children home. Right here, Right now, you never have to feel alone. Right here, right now, teenage kicks and gramophones, we hold them in our hearts. Who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? It's your bit, you know what to do, everybody! And I still believe in the sense. Yeah, in Jerry Lee and in Johnny and all the greats, everybody! I still believe in the sound that has the power to raise a temple and tear it down. Come on! And I still believe in the need for guitars and drums and desperate poetry. One more time. I still believe that everyone can find a song for every time they've lost, every time they've won. Just remember, folks, we're not just saving lives, saving souls, and we're having fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Independent Venue Love 13. We got one more song after this one, and we got something special beforehand, Ali. And I still believe. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, something so simple, something so small. Now who'd have thought that after all, it's rock and roll. Thank you, friends. So, hold on 1 second, just before you join me, because Ali's coming up here and we're going to do something special. Before we go, just as is the regular thing, next week I have an Independent Venue Love show, Independent Venue Love 14, which is going to be a benefit for the Cobblestones in Bridgewater, which is in the southwest. And Billy should have mentioned it earlier. Anyway, so that's next week. I should also say that next week is the last Independent Venue Love show. It's the final one. I have played everything now. Next week is going to be greatest hits or whatever. But I have literally played everything. So please do tune in for that. Let's make a massive total for the final one. There will be more plans for other stuff after that going forwards. But yeah, next week, final IVL show. Please do tune in for that. Anyway, Mr. Ali Wolf, ladies and gentlemen.
Frank, amazing. Thank you.
I'm very sweaty.
You've been joined by an array of friends.
I have. This is quite a strong band.
Shall I introduce you? John Lennon.
Way!
Tom Frog, everyone!
Yes!
Mr. Beans on Toast!
Yes!
We'll come back to that guy.
Right, yeah.
Liam Gallagher!
Way!
Nick Cave!
Yes!
Paul McCartney! Beyonce!
Yes!
But more than anyone, Frank, you've been joined on stage by the one and only Frank Turner! And obviously you know what this means.
You're not drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly. But I've got a floppy.
Yeah, and you've grown.
I'm a growing lad. I've got taller. Sorry, I was just talking to a microphone. I've gotten taller. Right, so I must admit, I have actually signed this already on the front. But are you going to do your auctioneer thing?
Shall we do that? You can help me with it.
Can I drink tequila while we do
Okay,
it?
Frank drinks tequila. We auction a signed cardboard cutout of Frank Turner. Facebook, Twitch, Zoom. Are we ready? We're going to start with one.
Have we got the team on side?
Everyone quick, you got to shout real loud so I know when bids go up. We're going to start with, first asking price is £100. Frank Turner, signed cardboard cutout. Go. We got 100 in the corner. 250 from Nina, okay. So we're on 250 still, is that? No, 300. 300, we got 300 guys. 400 pounds from Jerry. 350 from Nina. Okay, Facebook's got a 20-second delay, so we have to be fair to Facebook. Give them some time. Any higher bids on Zoom, any higher bids on Twitch.
Just to remind you, you're buying this and not this.
This guy, signed by Frank Turner. We're currently at 350. 350. Any Facebook
I'll
chat
write your
coming?
name on it.
We're going to wait for Facebook, though.
Okay.
In between time, Jay, were you happy to part with John Lennon? Not easily. So Beans on Toast will part with a John Lennon cardboard cutout signed by Beans on Toast and Frank Turner and me and everyone in the room. Who's going to bid first on John Lennon signed by everyone?
This is going to get confusing. I think you should focus
okay,
on
we'll wait. Sorry.
Are you going to do this one as well?
This one?
Yeah.
Done already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was the top bid?
What?
No one fucking told me. I'll bid on it. Okay, right.
Okay. Facebook. Is anyone coming in on Facebook yet?
Well, we got 350 was the top one so far. Oh. I mean, the problem with that is that I'm not going to do it tonight, yeah, okay, I'll stick a lock of my hair. I will stick a lock of my hair. 2 locks of my hair on this.
It's 2 more than I've got.
Yeah. Your eyebrows are valid.
Strong.
Hair.
What's that? £500?
Was that serious? Is that person serious? £500 if I stick 2 locks of my currently blue hair that is also currently very sweaty.
Okay. We need to wrap this up. We're going at 350. Any higher than 350?
350, everybody?
350? Is it still 350? Nina to 350. We're going £350 to Nina in Zoom. Going, gone. Congratulations, right, Nina. Whoa. What about Nina, though? Okay. 500. We're going to go with
Nina. Nick left Zoom. I love that. He
Nina,
was like, I'm out.
We're going to go with 500 to the highest bidder. Nina, we have a spare poster. We'll sort you out. 500 quid. £500. I'll come out with scissors shortly, but I think we need to move this on before people get too annoyed. Guys, £500. Thank you.
Fucking A. Nice work, Nick. 500 quid. Nick, whether we do this on stage or not, you will be able to verify that it is my hair because it is got roots and it's sort of a shit blue at the end at the minute because I got bored in lockdown. Hi, Zoom. Right, so is your auctioneering days behind you?
I think it might be, yeah.
Do we have a current total on
current total on the Grande crowdfunder, guys?
17 fucking grand.
Plus 500.
Plus 500.
So going to be 18,000 and 2,000. About 18
Just
grand.
under 18. Are you content?
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you. And thank everyone.
I'll tell you what, just very brief, this is going to make a serious difference to the continued future of this building.
Huge. Phenomenal difference.
Okay, that is a good, because the thing is, I've been doing these shows week after week, and I've never done it with the person who runs the venue in the room. Do you know what I mean? It's all on email, and it's all a bit theoretical. And I think it is important, particularly for the people who've tuned in week after week and who've donated to the fundraisers that I've done week after week, to hear from somebody who actually runs a venue, you know, and to say that it is going to make a difference. It is going to hopefully get us to the other side of the line, right?
100%. I think, yeah. It's amazing. The money's amazing. The messages are amazing. The spirit from everyone involved is incredible. Money helps. Goodwill helps. Positivity helps. That's Nick.
Hi, Nick.
I'm just looking at Nick in Zoom. The money's amazing. It's incredible. But life doesn't revolve just around money. It revolves around love and goodwill. And if you can't afford to give to other venues, but you've had an amazing time somewhere, just drop the people a line who run those venues, because those guys need to hear from you to know had an amazing time to do it, that the work they do makes you feel so good. Everyone does this out of love in the independent community. We don't do it because we want to earn loads of money. We do it because we love doing what we do. And we're lucky to have jobs that enable us to do so. And we're lucky to be able to give you an amazing time. So thank you all amazingly from everyone at the Grand, the entire team, from me, from our customers. It's been an incredible night. Frank, Beans, Kira, Jerry from Six Nations State, Alfie from the Holloways, Billy Bragg, of course.
I didn't mention Alfie. Fuck, Alfie, I love you. I'm sorry.
Frog.
Jesus, I'm the worst human.
Owen, one of my oldest friend. I met you in a pub in Southampton when I was 20 years old, and we've been DJing and promoting ever since, and that was 19 years ago. Owen's going to DJ the after party when Frank finishes. We're going to get cut off from Facebook because we don't own the material that Owen plays, but it's going to be on Twitch. We're going to open up the Zoom room to everyone and share the link. We can party for another hour, listen to some amazing songs, but in the meantime, from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of everyone in the Grand's heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. Frank Turner, take it away.
Fucking love you, man. Long live the Clapham Grand. Long live independent venues. This too shall pass. This song's called Be More Kind. History's been leaning on me lately. I can feel the future breathing down my neck. And all the things I thought were true when I was young and you were too, turned out to be broken. And I don't know what comes next in a world that has decided that it's going to lose its mind. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. They've started raising walls around the world now, like hackles raised upon a cornered cat. On the borders in our heads between the things that can and can't be said, we've stopped talking to each other, and there's something wrong with that. So before you go out searching, don't decide what you will find. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. And you should know not alone, and trouble comes and trouble goes, and how this ends, no one knows. So hold on tight when the wind blows. The wind blew both of us to sand and sea, and where the dry land stands is hard to say. As the current drags us by the shore, we can no longer say for sure who's drowning or if they can be saved. But when you're out there floundering like a lighthouse, I will shine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Like a beacon reaching out to you and yours from me and mine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. In a world that has decided that it's going to lose its mind, be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Thanks, everybody. Independent Venue Love, Volume 13. Volume 14 next week is the last one. Tune in, motherfuckers. Frank Turner. I'll see you guys again. Cheers.
Hang on, Frank. Whoa, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Frank Turner. Beans on Toast, Jerry from Six Nations State. Anyone that's still left in the room who performed earlier want to come up for a physically distanced bow? Oh, yeah. Come on, guys.